Hey y'all, Mike with Red Stapler Podcast. Jobs numbers came out today, and they are claiming that a lot more jobs were created. And I think these numbers are so fabricated. I wouldn't trust them at all. There's as anybody that's searched for jobs lately has seen, you're essentially applying with AI. Your jobs are being evaluated with AI. A lot of these companies are just putting ghost jobs up. I would say if you have a job right now, I would hold on to it as much as you can. Essentially, think of like this economy right now as like Duck Duck Goose, or not Duck Duck Goose, musical chairs. So you really just want, like, I would rather just have a good steady job that's needed right now than to have a really high paying job in an industry that could be under threat. I've said this before. I think a lot of this AI layoffs is gaslighting. I don't think any. I think hardly any AI is replacing jobs right now. I think companies are just using it on earnings calls to boost their stock and to essentially outsource. I would speculate that most people that are being replaced by AI, they're either having to go back and hire these people because it's not getting done properly, or it's probably being sent over like India or given to H-1Bs. So I think this is a big farce right now. I'm not saying AI won't replace a lot of stuff in the future, which sucks, but I don't think that's the case right now. And you've already had a lot of companies pull back majorly on spending. And, to the extent that it has been done, I think there's going to be a big rollback of that. And I think that's also going to lead to collapse in this big AI bubble. You've had multiple stocks go up to like by 20% today. You actually had the CEO of NVIDIA speaking about what was the company? Not Mike. Micron has been on a big run just because it's RAM, but Marvell, I knew it started with an M. He spoke about that company saying it should be $1 trillion company soon, and they just went up 20% just on him talking about it in that way. You've had companies like Oracle, all these companies that are so heavily in debt, skyrocketing, and everything's at like crazy highs right now. Like they've got like perfection priced in for the next like 20 years. You've got, if you know anything about RSI, the relative strength index on the stock market, it shows, it's a metric for showing how overvalued stuff is. Record highs, not seen since the dot-com bubble. So there's some major issues. I wouldn't have much money in the stock market right now. Like I said, what I have in the stock market is in, I know this isn't just a stock channel, but is in gold related things and oil, because I think we will see that shortage. But if the economy goes the way I expect, I see that shortage spiking oil price in the short term, but then tanking the economy because we can't sustain those high oil prices. And gold's going to sell off in the short term. Everything will sell off if the stock market goes down as much as I think it could. I think this economy is on a knife edge right now. Ultra high valuations. I think it's just like playing with fire. It's a matter of time before it collapses in a big way. So I wouldn't be in it. Stocks aside, I just think you should hold on to a job that you have right now, or try to get in one that is very steady. If you're out of work, I would use this time, try to get a skill in something that's very necessary. Like I'm, in the construction industry, but more on the inspection side, and that's a bottleneck. So there is a lot of need for that. I've been told that we have a big pipeline, but you know what? That's never guaranteed. That could all dry up if some of the spending cuts. My girlfriend is in healthcare. I think that's a good place to be in. People are always going to get sick, but I mean, I can't say that wouldn't be affected in a major recession even. So we shall see. And I would just hold on to that job. I think these numbers are cooked, and it's not showing a true reflection of the economy. But I think we all know that, and I think we got to trust our intuition. I just talk to people around me, and I think that's way more accurate than these government numbers. I think when we look back on this period of time, we'll realize just how much deception there was and how much fraud. I think this is an epic level of fraud going on. And you've got these companies going public. Like I said, I think SpaceX, you've got Anthropic and OpenAI all coming out of the gate at the same time. Do not buy these stocks. Like, I'm not a stock advisor, but this is the rich people. You want to stick it to the rich people, don't invest in these stocks. This is the rich people pawning off their garbage onto you at ultra high valuations. These are going to be super high volatility, and I don't think these things will be worth 15% of what they go public for in a year or two. So that's just my 2 cents. Have a good day.